You know, they want to work with me and I'm happy to work with them. It's really about the history and the sort of and talent that is attractive to me. So I met KUON because of Tokyo Fashion Week, the reason that I'm here right now. You know, in the 10 years that I've been participating and coming as the guest, I've met many interesting Japanese brands, you know, some of whom have gone on to become very successful, and KUON was an early one that I knew was very special, and they now have a relationship with a showroom in New York that is also people that I've known for a very long time, the news. So it just is a kind of natural progression of the opportunity to meet and see new designer and then to see how they grow and become more successful. You know, I say this about really having worked in fashion. I work in fashion for the clothes, and when I saw the first jackets that KUON did with all the patchwork of the old vintage fabric, to me this kind of story is super interesting, and what was fun was to be able to take my idea of color and some styles and add it to the craftsmanship and the workmanship that KUON was already doing. And so for me it became a natural collaboration, but I'm doing it because I want to wear the clothes. I mean, the styles really came from what I think are the building blocks of a wardrobe. The jacket, a classic jacket, shorts, which everyone kind of identifies with something that I wear a lot, and I love shorts and jackets together. This time we added a pant, which was a, you know, again, a style that I actually think works really well, especially with t-shirt, and then the t-shirt and the jersey, the hoodie, are kind of, let's say, staple of today. They're kind of things that I think young people, things that people, the market in general is asking for. So to me, this is a kind of wardrobe of pieces for today, but also pieces that will last a lifetime. The first one was a special project for China, for a retailer in China. And the reason why was because in many pictures I've worn the pink especially, and people say, where did that come from? How can I get it? And so it was really an opportunity to offer it to the rest of the world. And so that's the reason that I felt strongly about wanting to do it again. He's an excellent designer. I think he has good instincts and good taste. And for me, these are the kinds of people that are the most interesting to work with and to be associated with. So I'm super flattered that they want to work with me, and I'm happy to work with them. It's really about the history and the sort of and talent that is attractive to me. Pink is one of those colors that, you know, if you ask people, they say it means feminine, it means girl, you know, but I think pink is one of the most flattering colors on every skin color. It doesn't matter if you're dark, if you're light, if you're white, if you're black, it doesn't matter what color you are. Pink, in my opinion, looks good on everyone. If you're a redhead, pink is great. So it's also the first collaboration was more based on khaki and with pink as a kind of accent. This time pink was the starting point because to me that was the one that should be repeated, and we did white and gray as, let's say, something different, something that KUON hasn't really done, and something that I think gives a reason for a second collaboration. So in a way, it's like being controversial, but in my opinion, it's not controversial. Like, it's not so strange, but it's one of those things that pink, everybody thinks, oh, pink, it's so, but in the end, for me, it's a very classic color. You know, one of the things that I actually think is special about this collaboration, and what I think is special about what KUON does, is because each piece is very crafted, is very deliberate, and let's say a little bit, there's a lot of thought that goes into making these pieces. For me, the styling tip would be start with one. So in other words, you don't have to do the whole outfit because it would be maybe quite expensive. So for me, I think it's more interesting if you actually take one piece and make it the standout. So if you love the shorts or the pants, to me that's a good place to start, or a jacket, but then the rest should be, let's say, your own style. It should be more organic, more natural to you. So you don't have to have the total look. It's instead make each piece very special, because each of these pieces is very special.